I read Losers Part 1 by Laroux, and when I say I was obsessed, I mean it. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, in this story, we follow Jess as she reconnects with a group of men from her past. And let me tell you, it's messy, it's steamy, and it's so emotionally satisfying. Jess was a high school queen bee, but these guys, the outcasts, the so called losers, changed everything. Now, years later, their worlds collide again. But now things are on their terms and not hers. What starts off as a spicy setup becomes a deeply layered found family dynamic with growth and healing elements that totally stole my heart. The spice is chef's kiss, but what really got me was the character development and the relationship dynamics. You get to know their personalities, their histories with Jess, and their bonds with each other. It all felt so real and rich. So I loved how it gave us not just the heat, but also real emotional payoff. You get tender one on ones, steamy group scenes, and emotional growth that makes you root for all of them. It's a poly story that really takes the time to build the connections and it pays off. But I also do have to say that I loved the spice, okay? Jason's scene specifically will live rent free in my head forever. And trust me, each guy has his own personality, both in and outside the bedroom, which makes things all the more fun. And everything is so well balanced. Yes, you get to enjoy their growth, but you also get to experience some fun moments like races, both on and off the track, and parties. Now, I do have to say that I was hesitant about the high school flashbacks at first, but they're handled so well. They don't feel out of place or inappropriate, they just show how much growth has happened since high school. And it really helps you appreciate where Jess and the guys are now. There's also this low key revenge plot and some deeper family drama simmering under the surface that adds a whole other layer and it deepens the stakes. And the way this book ends, I'm ready for part two. So, if you love a spicy, emotional, found family kind of story with complex characters and real depth, this belongs on your TBR. Now, I do have to say that you should check out The Dare first because that is kind of like the prequel to all of this. So, if you read this, I would love to know your thoughts. And as always, happy reading.